It's like Protoss. You hear me coming through your speakers. You see me mashing up your airwaves. I know you can't get enough of my sound.
Hey everyone, Protoss here, coming through your speakers, and today we are set up to show you yet another 1v1 matchup. This one will be on Cloud Kingdom. This is part of the Red Bull land. Not that recent of a replay, but hey, I heard a lot of good things about the Red Bull land. I saw some of it. So I figured I'd do a few casts of these. I have not seen these matches, so they should be pretty fun for me. Hopefully fun for you. Let's introduce our players. In the upper right hand corner of Cloud Kingdom, we have none other than the Frenchman, Stephano. He's playing Zerg, of course, and wearing the red trunks. In the lower left hand corner, we have our blue Protoss player, legendary Korean from SK MC. Chrono boosting out some probes. You'll have to excuse my voice here. I am getting over a little bit of an illness, but an illness in a good way, because I had a chance to go to MLG Anaheim, and I'm not sure if it was all the airports or whatever, but I kind of got a little bit of a bug, and I'm struggling through it. But I am so excited about StarCraft, the StarCraft community, and everything that has gone on for the past few days that I cannot keep myself away from casting. So, crappy voice or not, I am here. As you can see, we have a poll going down. Looks like it went down not too early, maybe like 13. I wasn't keeping track, but nothing too aggressive from Stephano, and it looks like we've got a pylon down here and then a forge that will be part of a wall for, I'm guessing, a forge fast expand from MC. Again, nothing too uncommon from either players here on Cloud Kingdom today. And yes, we do have Nexus going down for MC. Both players posturing for a macro game. Now, one interesting thing about Daybreak here is that your third, taking your third can be somewhat awkward. We've got this third base over here, and it is pocketed in next to your main base, but it's quite the foot distance from your natural. And by air, it's easily defended, but you've got to assume that you're up to Mutalisks or whatever. It does look like MC has a probe positions over here to possibly drop down a pylon or do some kind of crazy thing. And then of course, if you tried to utilize this area for your third, it's again downhill. You get this destructible debris here that you might want to break up in order to build up this pathway. But again, it's kind of exposed out there right next to the Zalnaga. Next thing you know, your opponent is all up in your grill. Do have the queen coming down here to inject right when this thing pops up. You ready? Puke it. Do it, girl. Do it. Do it. You're all ready to go. Maybe you don't have enough energy. Yeah, you do. But anyway, you should be very good, girl. So, yeah. We got the second base going up, and then we do have that awkwardly positioned third coming up for Stephano. It looks like MC has established a nice little wall here and some cannons. So both sides doing the standard posturing, nothing unusual going on just yet. We've got +1 attack coming for MC. Not a bad upgrade at this point. Looks like this cybernetic score is running a little bit late, but he immediately starts researching gateway. I think maybe that's just to set up the wall and they feel comfortable with doing this expansion. So both sides not putting a lot of pressure on each other, wanting to go into some kind of a macro game, a larger game. R2 gases on our main bases, base 4 MC, and no gases over here. So now here's an interesting twist in the plot. We've got a Stargate going down for MC. So I'm not sure if that's just going to be Phoenixes or if that's going to be possibly Void Rays, though if he was going to do something aggressive, some kind of harass with the Void Rays, you'd think that he would push towards that a little bit quicker. Still, Void Rays en masse can be quite effective. So I probably would see MC using the Phoenixes as some kind of harass, possibly picking up some of the drones of Stephano and killing them. So with enough energy, you can be pretty effective in hampering the Zerg's play. This Stalker's going to come in here, scout out, and see that there is a third base running for Stephano and is well on its way with the Queen defending with her needles. So he's going to go back home with that report. Though I believe Protoss do have radio systems or some kind of telekinetic system so that he doesn't actually have to physically come home to do so. Though I'm not that familiar with the Protoss technology. I do know that this piece of technology is called a Void Ray. And since his Overlord is here, he doesn't really have to hide the technology. So Stephano will know from the death of that Overlord that a Void Ray, at least one Void Ray, is on its way. Doing a little pot shot on that Zergling there. So we'll see how effective this Void Ray can be. And it looks like, if you look on here, Spine Crawler going down in the natural of Stephano. I'm assuming we've got, no Spine Crawler going on here, but we got a Macro Hatchery going up, Spine Crawler going on. Spore Crawler, pardon me, Spore Crawler going on down here in the third. And it does look like with the Queen and the Spore Crawler that Void Ray is not going to be that effective at all. It very well could be that this Void Ray was pushed out here in order to push Stephano into creating some Spore Crawlers, which will be useless later on. Though, to be honest, that's a lot of money and a lot of technology just to push into there and do that. Now, we do see these Phoenixes here, which means that MC will be able to do some pickup maneuvers. And again, he's massing those up pretty readily. So we got 4 of them there. Decent amount of energy on both of them. Pick up all of those roaches. Be able to take those out. So that's a little boon for them. But there are 4 more roaches coming up here. But I do like the way that he was able to split up this army and deal with it in a pretty effective manner. Didn't lose a lot there. Now there are more roaches up here, but being very efficient with the Phoenixes in thwarting that roach push. Stephano just pulling back, saying, "Alright, well that didn't work. What next?" Phoenixes continued to push out here. Now there is another significant push from Stephano here with some Zerglings and Roaches, so he is not giving up on the Zerglings and Roaches just yet. Knowing full well that those Phoenixes are pretty effective pulling up Roaches, but eventually they do run out of energy, and they do not gain enough energy as quick as Stephano can produce Roaches. So now the Phoenixes are able to pick off a few Roaches here and there, but all in all, they're not going to be able to take out a significantly large Roach army. These are freebies though, as long as you can build up energy and still keep those Phoenixes to be somewhat effective. Boy, it'd be nice to get that Queen over there. No. Alright, that would have been pretty. I would have liked that. And it does look like there is a hatchery going down here, so we will have a total of 4 bases for Stephano. Stephano doing a really nice job of spreading his creep between all of these bases. He's basically already covered this half of the map. MC is doing a good job of expanding, so he's got 3 bases. 3 bases to Stephano's 4 bases is not too bad. Let's look at some of the tech upgrades. We got a +2 upgrade in attack for our Protoss player. Blink coming along. We'll see how he is able to utilize Blink against these Roaches and Zerglings. Again, Roaches and Zerglings are pretty common for Stephano. I've seen him use them in a variety of ways. He really does like this tier 1 units. Roaches are tier 1? Anyway. So he's pretty effective with those. I guess they would be tier 2 because they need their own building. But, yeah, pretty effective with them. Of course, that is Cybernetics Core for a Stalker. Look, I'm talking to myself. I really do think the roaches are tier 1. So if you do know what they are considered, please, go ahead and comment. Believe you, whatever you say. I'm that kind of guy. So anyway, it does look like MC is coming in here, and he is going to try to push in. Nice spine crawler defense set up, and infestors. If you can get some good fungal growth on all those stalkers, and those sentries might do a good job, but I don't know why he just sent those infestors in there to do nothing. Okay, infestors are finally dropping down some infested Terrans. I'm not sure if he thought he was going to do something with them, but not that effective with the infested Terrans. Now it does look like the spine crawler and infested Terran wall is going to help defend, but it is whittling away and is dying to the pressure of MC. MC doing an okay job of blinking away there. I'm not sure if it was that effective, but he is definitely pushing in further and further. Got these corruptors up here that are doing absolutely nothing. And it looks like that this fourth base is going to go down for Stephano. And Stephano is not going to, MC is not going to stop there. He's going to continue to push further in, now working away at the third base. Those spore crawlers are pretty useless to this stalker group. And it looks like Stephano is just licking his wounds and continuing to pull back away from his third base, so now he is down to 2 bases, probably 1.5 considering how long this game has been going. I do not want to take my eyes off the action, but I can assume that main base is almost tapped out. Nice job on it of MC, of stutter stepping back his stalkers. Now this is a nice push from the roaches, and they're whittling away at MC stalkers, but will it be enough? I think this is pretty much all Stephano has. If he is not able to get rid of all of these stalkers, and it looks like he is not going to be able to, he's a dead man. And Stephano taps out. Well played, well played. Very excited for MC and his ability to take on his roaches. So yeah, that was a good game. I actually, just to tell you the truth, I did 2 games. I did another game, and then I forgot to turn on my microphone, so I've got some nice observer views of the other game, and the other game was another interesting game, ironically enough, pretty similar to this one. Anyway, I am back in action, back from MLG Anaheim. I had a wonderful time. I got to meet the pro players and some of the people involved in MLG, as well as a lot of the fans. It was just amazing. I love those things, loving them more every time I go out to them. So yeah, anyway, hope to see you at the next one, and leave your comments, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, thanks a lot.